Hi YouTube, I am going to try to record myself videotaping on my lunch break a pair of baby boy booties. So the yarn that I will be using, I actually got it at Michael's and it's called Value. If you can see that there, it says yarn I fit Hilo. Yarn. Oh, I guess that's the different languages. Sorry. And then I will be using a size a size H. And it's a 5mm hook. And where's my video camera? There we go. But I'm going to be using the color blue, because I'm going to try to make these for a boy. Now, I don't have a pattern. I have bought a book from Michael's, which shows you how to make booties for the babies. However, I don't have it with me, so I'm going to just ad-lib this. So bear with me. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is make a slip stitch. You can make your slip stitch however you like to. Just put a knot there. And then I'm going to take this crochet hook and I'm going to put it through the loop. I'm going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to go into the second loop from the one that's in here, which will be 1 and 2. And I'm actually, before you do that, you want to yarn over and then go into that loop. You're going to bring that yarn through and you're going to pull through all 3. And that is, I believe, called a half double crochet. And you're going to do that all the way till you get to that last loop here, and then I'll show you what I do after that. I'm going to press pause and then I'm going to go all the way through. Okay, so now that we're at the last loop here, this is what it's looking like so far. You're going to go into the last loop after you yarn around. You're going to go in and you kind of try to move that extra piece of yarn over. You just work around it, or you can wait until the end and cut it off. So you come through, bring through all 3. So you're going to yarn over, go through that same loop. You'll have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, bring through. So that's 2 half double crochets into that same loop. Yarn over, go into that same loop, bring through. Yarn over, bring through all 3. That's 3 into that same loop. Yarn over, go into that same loop. That's 4 into that same loop. You're going to yarn over, go into that same loop, yarn over, bring through. So you're going to go through that 5 times. And then you're going to follow around to that next chain here. And you are going to yarn over, go into it, bring the yarn out, so you'll have 3 on again, and bring through. And you're going to do that all the way around until you get to that last loop here, which kind of is toward the middle. I'm sorry that I'm not counting all the way in, but I think it was 1, 2 that I've done so far. So 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to go into the next 4 loops, and then I'll meet you on that side. Okay, so I've gone through the next 4 loops, and this is what I have here. And then I am going to go into this last loop twice. So that's 1, and that's 2. And then I'm going to go into this next loop here one more time. and then I'm going to slip stitch into the next loop. The next stitch, sorry. So the slip stitch, you just go inside of that next loop, and you're going to pull through the loop that you had on the needle, and I mean on the crochet hook initially, and then you'll have that one loop left. So you have your base, and you use the same method if you want to start off a purse or a coin bag, if you want to go and work in the round. So once you slip stitch, you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to follow this pattern all the way around, just so that you'll have a base. I'll see you at the end of that. Alright, now that you have double crocheted into every stitch around, this is what you'll have. And you want to go into that next stitch and slip stitch through. You're going to make a double 2 chains, so a double chain here. You're going to wrap around that loop, and you're going to go into that next, you're going to go into this next loop here, the next chain. So you're going to yarn over, you're going to go into the next loop, you're going to yarn over, bring it through. You have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to wrap around, bring through 2, wrap around, and bring through the other 2. Now this is called a double crochet. So you're going to go double crochet into each loop around. That was the first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. And I want you to stop at the 8th loop, and I'll see you when I get there, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do from there. Okay, I now have 8 double crochets. I did not count the first one that I crocheted, so that's actually 9. If you get confused, you can always, okay, this is the one you started, you count it. Count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then that's 9. And then I'm going to double crochet 2 into each of the next 3. So 1, I'm going to go into that same stitch, that's 2. Then I'm going to go into the next stitch, and I'm going to double crochet 2 into this one, that's 1. That's 2. Double crochet into the third one, that's 1. And 2. And then I am going to double crochet into each of the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next 10 stitches. And I'll see you when I get to the end of that. Okay, so I'm at the end of the 10th row, and this is what I have. So it kind of looks like a little boat. I'm not sure what size this is because this is all, again, trial and error. I've just started learning how to crochet, so there is no pattern. I'm making it up as I go. So now I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the first chain 2 that I made. And then you can use a slip marker or stitch marker if you like. You would just place it in wherever the last place you were to make that single the 2 chains that you made. So here's 1, here's 2. That's the top. I'm going to go in there. And I usually only go through 1 loop when I slip stitch. Then I bring through both. I'm going to chain 2 again. And then what I'm going to do is double crochet into each loop around. So wrap around, go through, bring out, 3 on hook, bring through 2, yarn over, bring through 2. So I'm going to do the same thing all the way around, and I'll see you on the other end. Okay, so look, I'm actually not going to double crochet into each stitch around. I'm double crocheting into, the first one counts as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I double crocheted into 8 stitches. And again, there is no pattern. I'm doing this as I go. So You know, we all make mistakes, and I figure that would be too wide. So after I've double crocheted into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm going to double crochet 2 together into the next 2, 4, 6 loops. So you're going to do this, you're going to yarn over, go into the next loop, bring through 2. You're going to yarn over, go into the next loop, bring through. You have 4 on the loop, on the crochet hook. You're going to bring through 2, yarn over, bring through all 3. And you're going to do that again. Yarn over, go into the next loop, bring through. You'll have 3 on the hook, bring through 2. You'll have 2 on the hook. Yarn over, go into the next loop, bring through. You'll have 4 on the hook. Bring through 2, yarn over, bring through 3. You're going to do the same thing into the next 2. Yarn over, bring through. You'll have 3 on the hoop, on the hook. Yarn over, bring through 2. Yarn over, go into the next loop, bring through. Gathering some more yarn. Bring through 2 and bring through 3. And then you're going to double crochet into the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 loops. Now the way that I'm able to kind of tell is because it has that raised edge there. That's how I keep track, because I don't have a yarn marker with me. So I'm going to double crochet into each of the next those next stitches, and then I'm going to join at the end, and I'll see you over on that side. Okay, so I've made it to the end here. I'm going to slip stitch to the top of that chain 2, and I'm going to make a chain of 1, and then I'm going to half double crochet into the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches, and then I'm going to join those like I did the half double crochet, so that it's giving it that pulled together look. So I'm going to do the half double crochets, and then I'll see you when we get over there. So it looks like I have double crocheted into 7 stitches, including the one that I started with. So basically, even if your numbers are different from mine, you want to make sure that you have it in the middle area. So after I've done those half double crochets, I'm going to yarn over, go into the next stitch, bring through, so I have 3 on my loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go into my next loop, and bring through 2, and bring through all 3. I'm not sure what that's called. Yarn over, go into the next loop, bring through, you'll have 3 on the loop, bring through 2, yarn over, go into the next stitch, you'll have 4 on the loop, bring through 2, and bring through this third one. I guess that would be considered a half double crochet 2 together, but because I didn't start with 2, I'm not sure if that's correct terms. Alright, so yarn over again, go through, bring through 2, yarn over again, go through the next stitch, bring through 2, and bring through 3. So that's the look that we've created, and then you just continue half double crochet around to the end where you started the slip stitch. Alright, so you're going to slip stitch into the next loop, bring through, and this is what we have so far. Looks like a little boot. I mean a little boat. So you have your shoe here. Baby can put their foot in it. The reason why sometimes I don't care for these too much is because if you make another row, it just continues to make it look wider, and it looks too big to me. So you can use this for your base of your shoe for a boy or a girl. But because I'm trying to make a boot for, I call myself trying to make shoes for a little boy with the blue, I think I'm going to actually go ahead and make it into a shoe for a little girl, because I'm going to put a strap across here. So to do that, and then I only have 4 minutes left on my break. So to do that, you're going to chain 1. You're going to single crochet into the next 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. That's, you don't have to yarn over, you just go into the next stitch, pull through. You have 2 loops, yarn over and pull through both. That's 3, that's 4, that's 5. So just go through 5, and then you're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chain 6, and then you're going to count around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're going to single crochet into that 6th stitch around. So you'll have that little loop there, and then you're going to single crochet into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stitches around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's hot outside, so I have my windows down. Sorry about the noise. 2 minutes left for lunch. I took a 40-minute lunch because I go for a 20-minute walk during the day and I get an hour. So just so you know, this took me 40 minutes. And you have a basic bootie here with the strap. Now you can go around again, and if you want to start like to make you know, the extra length here with this opening here, then you would just continue around and double crochet, single crochet, however you like, to give it a different look. And you can also, I don't have any buttons in the car with me, but I have some buttons at home, and I'll probably add this button on. You can put a little button, that's a penny. You can put a little button off to the side there, and that is your basic 40-minute bootie, one shoe. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And to make 2 of these, you follow the same pattern. And I'm going to have to watch this video again just to get an idea of what I did this time. Thanks. Bye-bye.